Alright, here's the loading screen for our Team Xultion projects. Here we have the character select screen with the Marine Marauder and Ghost tags. You also have a little information on the side right here which will be edited later. This was just implemented in whenever I created this character select on a previous map which led to this project. Also these tags will also be edited to match the characters. So we have a Marine, we have the Marauder, we have the Ghost, which is in the Spectre model. You can also, if you want, you could also grab the character, you can see his abilities, and you can play around with him in the little camera area that we have assigned. When you click on a new one, it'll pop them up. As you can see, there's a little bit of lag, but that's from the video capture software, so don't take heed that this is a laggy game, because it's not. Okay, we're gonna go with the, let's go with the Marauder.
Sure thing.
Okay, first thing we're gonna view is the gate camera. Okay, and also the gate triggers, because the dialogue pops up when you stand in front of the gate. I'm gonna open the inner gate, go through, and then we'll open the outer gate. There are no enemies to worry about, so we'll just leave them open. When we head out here, there is a zoomed in camera that will zoom in real close to allow for a little bit more of a third-person experience while traveling in the actual outer world of the compound. We have a little bit of terrain editing to do to define paths a little more, and as you can see, these paths are really hard to tell that they're there. It just looks like a bunch of plain, worn-out land. So we're gonna try to add a little bit more stuff to define the paths. As you can see, they got one that turns off this way, but it's hard to tell. So we're gonna add some more stuff to define the crossways of the paths. Also take out some of the trees that'll be in the path of the camera, because there are quite a few of them. Now let's head back in. You can see if the camera changes back to the gate camera. And once we get back inside, it'll change to the city cam. And also the rotation will set back. This area right here has a fixed rotation camera, which will rotate into position. It prevents the camera from going into the trees. Okay, next camera we'll go up to is the wall cam.
Leave it. Oh, it's on. Sure thing. Oh, it's on. It's go time. First round's on me.
First is the gate cam right here. It creates an overhead gate cam, which this gate was implemented as a funnel point. So you can open the outer gate, allow some of the Zerg enemies to come in, then you can close them, and then your teammates can mow these enemies down up here from up top. Also, we have the wall cam, which gives you an overview perspective of what's going on outside of the compound. There are also some special abilities which I'll bring up whenever we get to that part of the map. I'll explain a little bit more.
Leave it. Why not? Sure thing. Why not? Of course. Got it. Sure. Leave it.
Next up is the command center.
About that. It's go time. Oh, it's on. Let's do this.
Command center right here is where you'll get pretty much all of your main story quests. Not to mention a few other side ones over here in the parking lot.
Let's do this. all about that. It's about to get heavy.
The factory function, we still haven't figured out too much of anything that we want to do with it, other than we might create an attack, some kind of special attack for the foot of the wall, like we mentioned in the last video, for these banshees, which are the airstrike. The airstrike will be able to be called upon from the wall, like we mentioned in the last video. In the last video, there was a dropship here, which is no longer here, because this is where it'll come land. X marks the spot. It'll land right here for the end of the game cinematic, which will send our troops off to their next mission and lead us to our next project map for this entire series.
Of course. Sure. Oh, it's on.
Now on to the training grounds. I told you guys in the last map that we were going to separate the groups, being that we were going to make it a 4-player team instead of a 2-player team. So let's move over here and I'll show you something else that I added. As you can see that I'm player 1, so this is my corresponding group. It goes on for player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4 all the way down. Whatever character you choose, whatever class you choose, these characters change, along with the commander model for theirs, like their head commander right here. It'll change. This building right here is your engineering bay. Of course, everybody can remember this. This is where you will get your upgrades for your character and whatnot. As you can see, whenever we walked in here, we were only able to walk on the path because of pathing blockers. But once you get to the building, you are able to walk along where these troops are.
Why not?
It's just to help you make sure you get to the engineering bay to do your upgrades, instead of straying off into this extra terrain.
Sure thing. Got it. It's about to get heavy. It's go time.
Okay, we'll close the gate. Now we're going to head over to where the barracks area is, and I'm going to explain a little bit of what kind of ideas I had to come up with this, to use it for. The barracks, as you can see, normally they were used to create units and whatnot, so we're going to stick to that plan. If any of the city troops are killed, they will be regenerated from the barracks and a new unit will be replaced in their position. This guy right here is our first quest giver when we start doing the triggering for that. He's going to give you the first quest to do. He's going to call you over. He's like, come here. I think I heard some noises going on around the trees over there. Why don't you go check it out? So we go over here to check it out. When you come in, there's a camera change to this area. There will be some Zerg burrowed into the ground. They will pop out and then battle will begin. Once we come up here, this is the northern wall. It's pretty much the same purpose as the one on the other side of the gate. If you come to the gate camera area, there's an overhead gate camera, just the same as the other one, so you can come over here and attack, or from the other side and attack. Totally up to you. Same thing with the wall over here. You will have the airstrike ability if you unlock it. I forgot to mention that. The airstrike ability will only be unlocked if you can complete all the quests in between the wave intervals. The wave intervals will be 5 minutes, so you have 5 minutes in between them to do some quests, upgrade gear and whatnot, and continue on to slaughtering the other waves that'll come in. I'm probably going to add an increment interval to every wave. Will add another extra minute to the timer or something like that for a break, so you'll have a little bit more time to complete some of the quests that are in here. This turret right here, one of the other storyline quests we'll have, there will be an air raid from the Zerg, so you'll have to use some turrets. Throughout the game, there will be events going on in this compound. There will be 2 more additional turrets built. Where at, I haven't actually decided the position of where they will be, but they will be added. You'll be able to load up into them and shoot down the Zerg from there. Not sure how we're going to do it yet, but that's a possibility of what's going to happen. If it's going to be automatic or you'll have to actually target them, we don't know yet. That's it for now. Keep an eye on the map, and we'll keep you updated with more updates that we add to it. We'll make a new video after we get a significant amount. Also, forgot to tell you, this is an added camera that we added to get an overall view of the city. Well, compound. You don't get to see all of the compound because you don't see the back area where the training grounds are, but who needs to see that? This is pretty much where your quest areas are going to be. I mean, you don't see some of the starport, but then again, you're in the starport. So you can get a view right here to see if you have any quests near the barracks or any quests over here that you need to get done.
Rounds on me.
I'd like to thank all of you for coming, and we hope to see you playing our map. Remember, on the loading screen, I don't know if you can see it really good or not, they have our address to our team page at sc2mapster.com. I'll also be adding a link into the video to allow you guys to click it and go to our team page. I haven't posted much because I've been spending so much time working on this, but I'm going to try to write out the development report of what we have so far as soon as I can. Alright guys, it's nice to see you guys watching our videos. We've had a few comments. I'd like to see more because this will be an awesome project for everyone to play. I know some of you don't like third-person cameras, but just wait and give it a chance. Alright, guys, have a good day.